Hello, my lovely people. Jamie here. I'm so excited to welcome you back into my kitchen for another culinary adventure. Today, we're about to embark on a journey that's bursting with color, flavor, and a bit of magic. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, this is the perfect recipe to try something new and truly special. Today, we're taking a trip to Morocco, right from our kitchens. Imagine the bustling markets, the vibrant colors, and the intoxicating aromas that fill the air. Morocco is a country where food is at the heart of every gathering, and every meal tells a story. Even if you've never been, you can bring a little piece of Morocco into your home with this recipe. We're making chicken pastilla, a stunning pie that's sweet, savory, and a little bit spicy. This dish is a true showstopper, with layers of delicate pastry wrapped around a filling that's rich, aromatic, and full of surprises. It's the kind of meal that makes everyone at the table go wow when you bring it out. This dish is a North African classic, often served at big celebrations like weddings, family gatherings, and special holidays. It's a symbol of hospitality and joy, and every bite is a celebration in itself. When you make chicken pastilla, you're not just cooking, you're creating memories and sharing a piece of Moroccan culture with your loved ones. Imagine tender, spiced chicken, eggs, and crunchy sweet almonds all wrapped in crispy filo pastry. The combination of textures is just incredible, soft and juicy on the inside, golden and flaky on the outside. Every ingredient plays its part, from the succulent chicken to the toasted almonds that add a lovely crunch and a hint of sweetness. The flavors are incredible: cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, and a hint of saffron. These spices are what give Moroccan food its signature warmth and depth. As you cook, your kitchen will fill with the most amazing scents, transporting you straight to the heart of Marrakesh. Don't be afraid to really embrace the spices. They're what make this dish unforgettable. It's a true blend of cultures with roots in Andalusia, Spain, and centuries of Moroccan tradition. Over time, this dish has evolved, picking up influences from different regions and families, but always keeping that unique Moroccan spirit. It's a beautiful example of how food connects us across borders and generations. Don't worry if you've never made it before. I'll guide you every step of the way. We'll break it down together, from preparing the filling to layering the pastry, so you can feel confident and have fun in the kitchen. Cooking should be joyful, and I promise you'll learn some new tricks along the way. The smells in your kitchen will be amazing, and the end result is a golden, impressive pie that's as beautiful as it is delicious. When you cut into it, you'll see all those gorgeous layers and taste the harmony of sweet and savory flavors. It's a dish that's sure to impress your friends and family. Ready to cook up something special? This is your chance to try something new, to experiment with flavors, and to create a meal that's truly memorable. Cooking is all about sharing and connecting, and this recipe is perfect for bringing people together. Grab your apron and let's get started. Gather your ingredients, clear some space on your counter, and get ready to roll up your sleeves. We're about to make something extraordinary, and I can't wait to see how your chicken pastilla turns out. Let's dive into this delicious adventure together. Whether you're cooking for family, friends, or just for yourself, you're in for a real treat. So, let's bring a taste of Morocco into our homes and make some magic in the kitchen. First things first, let's get our ingredients ready. For the chicken, about 1 kilogram of chicken thighs, 2 large onions, fresh parsley and coriander. Spices: ground ginger, turmeric, a cinnamon stick, saffron threads, salt and black pepper. For the almond layer, 150 g blanched almonds, 100 g powdered sugar and ground cinnamon. 6 large eggs for the filling. A packet of filo pastry for that crispy shell. Olive oil and 100 g unsalted butter melted. Having everything prepped, what chefs call mise en place, makes cooking a breeze. Chop your onions, wash your herbs, and measure out your spices. Get your ingredients organized before you start. It'll make the process smooth and enjoyable. Let's move on to cooking. Time to cook. Before we begin, make sure you have all your ingredients prepped and ready. Cooking is always smoother when everything is within arm's reach. Lay out your chicken thighs, onions, fresh herbs, and all your spices. This way, you can focus on the process and enjoy the experience. Start by heating a generous splash of olive oil in a large, heavy-bottomed pot over medium heat. The oil should shimmer but not smoke. This is your cue that it's ready for the next step. Add your chopped onions to the pot, stir them gently, letting them soften and release their natural sweetness. This should take about 5 minutes. The aroma will start to fill your kitchen, setting the stage for the flavors to come. Next, nestle the chicken thighs into the pot, making sure they're coated in the oil and onions. Sprinkle in the ginger, turmeric, a cinnamon stick, a pinch of saffron, salt, and freshly ground black pepper. These spices are the heart of the dish, infusing the chicken with warmth and depth. Now toss in a generous handful of chopped parsley and coriander. These fresh herbs add brightness and a burst of color. Remember to reserve a little for garnishing later, which will make your final dish look and taste even better. Pour in enough water to just cover the chicken. About 500 milliliters should do the trick. The water will help create a rich, aromatic broth as the chicken cooks, drawing out all the flavors from the spices and herbs. Cover the pot with a tight-fitting lid and let it simmer gently. Keep the heat low and steady. This slow cooking process, which takes about 45 minutes to an hour, allows the chicken to become incredibly tender and soak up all those wonderful flavors. Check occasionally to make sure there's enough liquid, adding a splash of water if needed. Once the chicken is cooked through and tender, carefully remove it from the pot using tongs. Place the pieces on a plate and let them cool for a few minutes. This will make them easier to handle when it's time to shred. Don't discard the sauce left in the pot. This golden, fragrant broth is packed with all the flavors you've built so far. We'll use it to create a luscious filling for our pastilla. Take a moment to appreciate the aroma rising from the pot. This broth is the secret to making your pastilla truly special, adding moisture and depth to every bite. Once the chicken is cooled enough to handle, shred it into bite-sized pieces using your hands or 2 forks. The meat should be tender and easy to pull apart, perfect for layering into the pastry later. Set the shredded chicken aside in a bowl. Meanwhile, keep the sauce simmering gently on the stove. This will help it reduce and intensify in flavor, making it even more delicious. Every step in this process is about building layers of flavor. From the spices to the herbs, each ingredient plays a role in creating a rich, complex filling. With your chicken prepped and your sauce simmering, you're ready to move on to the next stage. Take a moment to tidy your workspace and get excited for what's coming next. While the chicken cools, let's make the almond layer. Toast blanched almonds in a dry pan until golden. Let them cool, then crush to a coarse crumb. Think breadcrumbs, not powder. Mix the almonds with powdered sugar and ground cinnamon. Taste it. It should be sweet, nutty, and fragrant. This mixture adds a signature crunch and sweetness to the pastilla. Set it aside, it's one of the secrets to Moroccan flavor. The contrast of sweet almonds and savory chicken is what makes this dish special. Moroccan cuisine is all about balance and texture. You've just made a key component of a classic dish. Well done, let's bring it all together. Now let's return to our sauce. At this stage you want to turn up the heat just a bit and let the sauce bubble away, reducing by half. This process concentrates all those incredible flavors, transforming the liquid into a thick, glossy, and deeply aromatic base. Keep an eye on it, stirring occasionally, and watch as it becomes richer and more intense in color and aroma. The reduction is key. It's what gives the pastilla its signature depth and complexity. While the sauce is reducing, grab a clean bowl and crack in 6 fresh eggs. Using a whisk, beat them lightly until the yolks and whites are just combined. You don't want to over-whisk, just enough to break them up and create a smooth, even mixture. The eggs will add a luxurious, velvety texture to our filling, binding everything together and giving it that classic custard-like consistency. Once your sauce is reduced and is beautifully thick, lower the heat to prevent the eggs from scrambling. Slowly pour the whisked eggs into the sauce, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon or spatula. This step requires patience. Add the eggs gradually and keep the mixture moving so it cooks gently and evenly. You'll notice the sauce start to transform, becoming creamy and rich as the eggs incorporate. Continue to cook the mixture over low heat, stirring all the while. The eggs will thicken the sauce, turning it into a luscious, savory custard. You're looking for a texture that's thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, but still smooth and silky. This is the heart of your pastilla filling, rich, fragrant, and utterly irresistible. Now, it's time to bring in the star of the show, the shredded chicken. Add it to the pan along with any remaining fresh herbs you have set aside. Mix everything together thoroughly, making sure the chicken is evenly coated in the creamy, spiced sauce. The herbs will add a burst of freshness, balancing the richness of the filling. Before moving on, take a moment to taste your filling. Adjust the seasoning with a pinch of salt or a dash of pepper if needed. This is your chance to perfect the balance of flavors. Make sure it's just right, with a harmonious blend of savory, aromatic, and slightly sweet notes. What you have now is the essence of Moroccan pastilla. Tender, juicy chicken enveloped in a savory egg custard, all infused with warm spices and fresh herbs. The aroma is intoxicating and the texture is rich yet delicate. This filling is what makes pastilla so unique and beloved. It's important to let the mixture cool completely before you move on to assembly. If you try to use it while it's still hot, the steam will make your pastry soggy and difficult to work with. Spread the filling out in a shallow bowl or tray to help it cool faster, and be patient. This step is crucial for a crisp, flaky pastilla. If you're short on time, you can cover the bowl and pop it in the fridge to speed up the cooling process. Just make sure it's completely chilled before you start assembling. This will make the next steps much easier and ensure the best possible texture for your finished dish. Take a moment to appreciate your hard work. The most challenging part is behind you. You've built layers of flavor and texture, and now you're ready for the most creative and rewarding stage of all. With your filling ready and cooled, it's time to assemble your masterpiece. Get your pastry sheets and prepare to layer, fold, and create something truly magical. This is where the transformation happens. Let's get started. Time to assemble. Butter a round baking dish. Layer phyllo sheets, brushing each with melted butter, overlapping to cover the base and sides. Use about 5 or 6 layers, letting the edges hang over. Add an extra buttered sheet in the center for strength. Spread the cooled chicken filling evenly, then top with the sweet almond mixture. Fold the overhanging pastry over the filling, brushing with more butter to seal. This creates that signature flaky, golden crust. Let's finish the top. Add 2 or 3 more buttered phyllo sheets on top, tucking in the edges. Brush the surface generously with melted butter. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 30-40 minutes until golden and crisp. The aroma will be incredible. Let the pastilla cool for 10 minutes in the dish. This helps it set and makes slicing easier. The pastry will firm up, and the filling will hold together perfectly. While it cools, get ready for the final touch. You're almost there. Let's make it beautiful. Time for the grand finale. Dust the top with powdered sugar and cinnamon. Make stripes or patterns if you like. Carefully transfer the pastilla to a serving platter. Slice into wedges and listen for that perfect crunch. The layers inside are a feast for the eyes and the taste buds. Serve with a fresh salad for contrast. This dish is all about sharing and celebration. You've created something truly special. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to share this recipe and subscribe for more. Happy cooking, everyone!